Within 5 minutes, I will explain the meanings of 25 towns in Singapore. This is how to understand Singapore town names. We'll start by categorizing them into their language of origin before we break them down even further. Starting with English, these towns can be further classified into whether they were named after a person or not. Queenstown, the first satellite town in 1952, was named after Queen Elizabeth II to mark her coronation. Clementi was named after Cecil Clementi Smith, governor of the Straits Settlements from 1887 to 1893. Whereas for Marine Parade, it was named after a promenade along East Coast Road, while Woodlands was named because it was once an agricultural estate that looked heavily wooded from afar. But let's move on to these towns with Chinese origins, which can be further broken down into the different dialect groups. For Mandarin, we have Yishun, the pinyin name for Lim Ni Soon, a businessman and community leader who paved the way to opening up the northern region of Singapore. Hougang is the pinyin pronunciation of Aogang, which in Teochew in Hokkien means end of the river, referring to the area upstream of the Serangoon River. Sengkang means prosperous harbor, having once been a fishing port in the area, and Bishan is the pinyin spelling of Big Something, derived from a Cantonese cemetery in the area, which translates to pavilions on the Jade Hills. In Teochew, Kang Chu means master of the riverbank, owing to Chinese plantation owners in the 19th century. Two of these owners had the surname Chua and Ting, which is where Chua Chu Kang and Ting Chu Kang, better known as Tenga, came to be. For Hokkien, Toa Payoh translates to big swamp, as the town was once a large swampland, and Ang Mo Kio literally translates to red-haired man's bridge or Caucasian bridge, but some say that it refers to a Hokkien term for tomatoes. And we're now down to the towns with the Malay origins. We can narrow them down further into these 4 subcategories. Now, these names are derived directly from Malay words pure and unembellished. Sembawang and Tampines are named after the Sembawang tree and the Tampines tree, respectively, which were abundant in the respective areas. Kallang is named after the Orang Kallang, a group of indigenous people of Singapore who resided along the Kallang River. These names are considered corruptions of the Malay words they were derived from. Geylang is believed to be derived from Gilang, meaning factory, given that it was once an industrial area with various plantations. Bedok is derived from Bedo, a traditional Malay drum that was played at a mosque to signal prayer times before the era of loudspeakers. Bukit Timah translates to tin-bearing hill, which was strange given that there was no tin in the area. It's believed that Timah actually means temak, which makes more sense as temak trees were frequent in the area rather than tin. These names are combinations of 2 Malay words fused together. Bukit Merah means red hill, which refers to the red soil found in the area when it was excavated. Bukit Panjang means long hill and refers to the low stretches of hills in the area that extend to Bukit Timah. Pasir Ris is believed to be a contraction of Pasir Hiris, Pasir meaning sand and Hiris meaning shred, suggesting that it was named after its sandy beaches. Serangoon is believed to be derived from Sarangong, Sa being an abbreviation of Satu, being one, and Rangong being the name of a bird commonly found in swamps around the Serangoon River. Finally, these names have multiple perceived meanings that have yet to be fully agreed upon. Bukit Batok's meaning is believed to be either coughing hill due to the area's noisy quarry work sounding like coughing, or an adaptation of Bukit Batu, meaning granite hill, which granite was plentiful on the quarry. Jurong's origins are an even larger mystery. Theories for its origins include Jurong, meaning shark, Jurang, meaning gap, and Penjuru, meaning corner, possibly referring to the area between the Jurong River and the Pandan River. And lastly, 2 of Pongo's perceived meanings are hurling sticks at fruit trees to bring the fruit down, or a place where fruit and produce are offered for wholesale. It's incredible to think that all these towns that we take for granted have such diverse backstories from different ethnic cultures. Am I running out of time? I don't know how much time I have left, so I better cut it off here. Okay, bye.